All right, let me make sure this don't happen.
It's time to step into your joy with English Gardens. We've got all the
Knew that was gonna happen.
Maybe the base game mode we're just not like.
We're gonna kick it tonight a little bit. Talk about some TVs and such. Get my shorties over to the right of me playing, doing their thing. What is going on? I'm gonna just sit on here for a while, see if we get somebody to want to join in.
Don't get caught. Right. Okay, so.
Gronk, what's going on, girl? How are you doing? What you up to? What you doing up so late?
Okay, so this seems straightforward. Now I don't know how to exactly build this character.
Should be past your bedtime, Gronk. Oh, the Knicks? Yeah. Y'all gonna do it?
Close to your target.
Are y'all gonna go 3-0 tonight? Let me see what they doing right now.
No, we started with generated. That's not bad. Fire rate.
Yeah, man. Y'all looking good. The boys is up 4 now.
Oh, that's good. Disarming ricochet. Oh, ricochet.
Yeah, it's looking like y'all finna make some good history. I'm very happy for y'all, man. I got too many loved ones that are New York fans. Okay. So I'm not gonna say I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm for sure rooting on behalf. Of course, Detroit got put out of there, and then Cleveland messed around and get swept. All right, so I'm gonna re-upload this, and just wanted to kick it on here tonight. Have a little bit of a good time streaming, talking. Oh, the fam is doing great. Doing great. I got to catch up with you. I just read some stuff that was unfortunate. You know, I'm a little delayed, but we'll catch up and we'll talk more. I'll probably hit you up. Actually, what days are you off? Let me know what days you're off, and you know, I'll be sure to give you a call so we can talk, catch up, and everything. Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, cool, girl. I'll for sure hit you up. It's hot as hell in Detroit, man. It feel like I'm in damn Jacksonville. You said the camera quality's nice. I appreciate you, man. I had to turn it down to 1080 because these Sony cameras, I have it running passive. If you run them 4K 60 too long, this particular one, it'll overheat eventually, even though it ain't recording. But I appreciate it, man. It's a full frame camera and a full frame lens. Max love, Gronk. You know I love you, girl. Yeah, we'll catch up for sure. Want to talk about some TVs tonight, though. We just posted the G6 versus the G2, and man, it's doing pretty good for me, for my own standards. You know, anytime I can post a video and in a day it's at like 3-4K, I'm very happy about that, because the work that I'm putting in to produce the content in HDR is a headache. It's almost like I want stuff to upload at certain times, but YouTube has its own thing. And if it posts before if I post it before HDR, when people look at it, it's gonna look so washed out. So all the metadata has to like process on YouTube for the content to make sense. Now I'm watching this Knick game live, so I'm gonna be looking at the score, man.
Book lady over here is actually having quite
Yeah. Soul Warrior, how are you doing though? You all good? I gotta get back to playing some Street Fighter, man. One of my homeboys got this little series that he's been making, and he's got me interested in making some content. It's more on the acting side, so it's not so much as just playing, but it's more acting plus playing. But Knicks down 3 now, man. Now I'm watching this damn game. I knew this was gonna happen. As soon as I get engaged into seeing the score, man, I'm gonna be wanting to keep up with it now. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Waiting on Vega to return, dude. Yeah. You know what I think is gonna happen with 6? I think what they're doing, because you know they just released all the characters. Tifa, I'm seeing Tifa there. I know that's a cash grab because the conclusion to Final Fantasy VII is going to be coming out on everything, and so her being there is definitely gonna help the popularity of it all. I think what's gonna happen is I think with this next season they're gonna be Brady and Grunk for life, man, forever. Forever, I'm gonna be Brady and you gonna be Grunk all the time. But what I think they're doing is they're bringing out new characters, and I think next season they're gonna go back old school. I think we might see Balrog, we might see Vega. You got Sagat, you got Bison on there, so be dope if they got Fei Long. It's been a long time since Fei Long, had an appearance in the Street Fighter game. So, all right, Knicks is back within one. I'm really hoping they could do it. I got so many people I respect and love from New York, so I think it's gonna be real good for the city. Yeah. Yeah, but G6, man, magnificent TV. I love it, love it, love it. Doesn't have much at all that is missing.
Okay, so they used their
Replacing a dead A95L. Wow, how did it die? You said loved it, but feels weird buying that again since it's 3 years old. Maybe G6, maybe S95H. I don't know what will work for me. Saw your comparison videos and more confused. I got you. I was just talking to a gentleman, and he was telling me he was kind of relieved that I told him my thoughts, my personal feelings about G6 when he was asking me about S95H and G6. I think what we need to consider is this: like G6 to me has the stronger hardware. S95H obviously has the stronger panel technology. But the biggest opportunities that most people are saying that G6 has now is software related. That's not something to be concerned about. You should be concerned about the G6 if it was weak hardware. It ain't weak hardware. It's a strong ass TV. But I definitely feel you on not buying another A95L because it's 3 years old for sure. You'd have to be a deep Sony enthusiast purist to buy a 95L today for sure. Which the crazy thing is, like a couple weeks ago, A95L was on sale for $3,500, and I was gonna make some content. I turned around to make the content. I seen the price jump back up. I was like, damn, I can't make that video. What's going on, Simon? You said, hey, what do you recommend for someone looking for the best TV that just watches sports in a bright room, hockey, football, soccer? Thanks. From Canada. Love to Canada, man. I'm in Detroit, Michigan, so, or at least in the Detroit, Michigan area. So Canada's real close. I don't know what part of Canada you at. But I definitely won't sleep on the S95H, man. Great all-purpose TV. G6 is really good with its coating, but if you got a bright room, like a lot of outdoor activity coming in, S95H is unmatched, man. You can get nothing with better black levels that fights reflections better. That's the best thing I can say about it. Like nothing beats it. All right, Knicks, y'all down 3 again. You got me bought in. But yeah, that's what I would consider. I can't really say I'd recommend, but I would definitely consider S95H and then definitely G6. Obviously, if you want size, 83-inch G6, nothing beats it. Nothing. There's nothing better, in my opinion, in an 83-inch size than the G6. Of course, the only other panels you're going to get are going to be from Samsung or from LG, but it's at the top of the mountain by itself. I really, really love the G6. I don't think people understand, and I think I might have purposely like reserved a little bit of my excitement on that TV, but I really do love that TV. The thing is, when you get to a space where you create content at the level I do and like others, man, it's a challenge because people always think you've been bought off or some shit. Like if you show some genuine excitement, people think that, what I'm saying, you got paid to say what you think. And it's a reason that I don't B-roll content. Like, it's a reason I don't do that. I don't B-roll content specifically, not because I don't know how to. It's I don't B-roll content because I try to give organic live commentary and narrating like on the spot when I'm watching stuff. So as I'm showing you whatever I'm looking at, I'm like, damn, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, feel what I feel. But G6 is like, it probably is my favorite TV. But as weird as that sounds, like I wouldn't make it my main TV also. It's just, you know, it's just like that, man. I have that kind of relationship with TVs. Randall, what's going on, bro? Been a while, man. Hope you've been smooth.
Oh wait, that's an enemy thing.
It used to be that G2, G4 were bright at the expense of color brightness as G6 are. Man, listen, G6 is great. I think if you go back, and I'm not trying to get you to rewatch any of my content, like it's all good, you know what I'm saying, if you've hit it. But what I spoke on was like the way that the brightness shows through the colors with the G6 is really good, man. Really good.
It's fine.
Randall, I'm happy to hear you doing good, bro. Anytime I see a name that I ain't talked to in a while, man, it's always a good deal.
Okay.
What up, Fearless? You said you saw the Bravia 9.2 demo at Best Buy today. I'm actually amazed. Colors look very close to A95L. G6 is legit bright. Yes, G6 is super bright. A95 is still super sweet. Bravia 9 Mark II is out cold. Out cold, man. Best true RGB TV you can get. It's only true RGB, but it's the best RGB TV out, period. And S95H is to be respected. I respect what Samsung did with S95H because they gave us out of the box a complete package. This is what I'm going to say. S95H is not going to get any better than it is. It is what it is right now. Whites are brighter. You don't have that effing magenta look. Like the whites are very close to G6. That's something Samsung needed to work on. And they successfully did it. I really wish Sony had a QD OLED this year because there's something within that panel that Samsung got. But I have a feeling that Sony is already manufacturing a 2027 QD OLED using this panel technology from this year. And that motherfucker gonna be cold, man. I know it's gonna be. Gaming Tech, how you doing, bro? You said, do you like Samsung but no Dolby Vision? Which deal breaker for me? I got you. I would like for you to explain to me why Dolby Vision is a deal breaker not being allowed on that TV. Tell me why it's a deal breaker that, you know what I'm saying, it's not like, you know, there for you. Because for me, here's my thing. And this is another part about me, like sharing the kind of content that I like to watch with you guys. I watch a lot of stuff on Plex. I got some stuff that's Dolby Vision. I got some stuff that's not Dolby Vision. And I mean, it's just like at the end of the day, I let the content lead me with enjoyment. Because here's the thing. You get so stuck on like the HDR formats, the implementation of how the content is modified might even not even be correct. So I don't know. For me, it just never was. It never was something that I must have. So, yo, bro, I'm newer to the channel, but want to say thank you so much for bringing the content from an honest perspective. You absolutely welcome, bro. I appreciate you supporting the content. I put a lot of work into it, a lot of passion, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. So thank you, you know what I'm saying, for appreciating me. I appreciate your appreciation, honestly. I do. Yeah, but as I said, that's a reason I don't B-roll a lot of content, man, because I feel like if I B-roll it, if I shoot it, if I B-roll content, I feel like I'm a fall in line with being, and this is to no disrespect, I just don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to film the content and make the content look perfect and then go and talk over the content. Because then it's going to be like, now I gotta fake the oohs and the ahs. I'd rather hit y'all with the organic shit. Damn, y'all see that? Like, I'd rather point that type of stuff out like I did with that comparison I posted yesterday. Like, as I was seeing things that was impactful, I appreciate that donation or whatever you call that, bro. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. But the way that I shot the G2 and the G6, like when the gaming part came on and that red hit with the with the Spider-Man on the PS5. Like that was my first time looking at that. So I was really like, damn, this is crazy. So I would just rather continue to make my content like that until I see that it's just not giving me, you know, the type of responses that I need to get from you guys.
And everyone just using OLEDs here.
Sancho said Bravia 9.2 is tempting to get the color richness. The color richness back I lost when going from the 77 S89C to OG Bravia 9. Dolby Vision is a crapshoot and it's harder to calibrate. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. See, so like this is why I wouldn't buy a TV or I wouldn't avoid a TV specifically based on like Adobe Vision or, you know, a specific HDR format, because you'd have to be bought into like that actual content. Like you'd have to be bought into, I'm only buying this, right? So if it was like a movie theatrical type situation, maybe you had a movie room, then yeah, that's great. If all of your physical media was in Dolby Vision, it would be like, yeah, that makes sense. But me personally, I'm never gonna step away from Samsung just because they don't have DV.
Okay, come on. No.
Oh man, you said I'll let you know on a 9 Mark II. I picked up the 85 today and we'll have it. Oh, congrats, bro. That's huge. I haven't made a decision yet, man. I can tell you that, like I showed you guys in the vlog that I posted, I have my A95L position. Like the TV's right here, right? I'm sitting here and I got this like this sliding door right to the left of it. And the TV looks so sexy the way it's set up, like, you know, with the speakers and everything. But dude, during the daytime. So I came home from work, did some grocery shopping, right? Came home, watched some Walking Dead. Cause I'm on season 7. Negan is kicking ass right now, and I'm enjoying it because he's got that sense of humor I like, right? But right now where I'm at in Michigan, dude, it's daylight until like 9:15. So I'm watching The Walking Dead, sitting in my chair, and it's like, man, I can't even watch all of the episode because the light is coming through the blinds on the TV. So I'm like, when I seen the B7 and when I seen the B9, I'm like, dang, you know what? This is gonna give me the color punch, plus it's gonna actually help my setup. So I'm not trying to really persuade people, because I know a lot of people look towards my opinion. I'm not trying to push people away from OLED, but I'm just like, I'm legitimately like interested in what it could do for me as a consumer. So you could not get past the prison season. That was oh dude, that was only season, that was season 3. Yeah, season 3, because I think season 2, yeah, season 2 they went into the prison and then they came out of there. You couldn't get past there? Why could you not, bro?
What is this?
That was the season with the governor. What? Still daytime at 9 p.m. Yeah, bro. Like insane. Insane. You said it was lame to you. I mean, I get it, you know. Different strokes for different folks. That's what they say, man. But, you know, ironically, you can you remember that? Hold on. Matter of fact, 1 second. Let me grab this thing.
Okay.
Do you know what this is, man? Do you know what this is I'm holding right here?
That is an enemy.
I want to see if you can respond to that. But nah. Yeah, I love The Walking Dead, man. I got the chainsaw, right? The chainsaw. You said I was debating between.
Still cannot push.
Hold on 1 second. My camera. I got to adjust something with the camera. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if y'all can still hear me, because I got to adjust something with my camera. Yeah, you sold that to me, bro. I still got that joint. This is the same one, homie. The same exact one, bro. I'm glad y'all can hear me. I'm still with y'all chatting. We gonna still chat it up. Yeah, just so y'all know, man, my man's on here. He sold me this chainsaw, bro, like a lifetime ago. It's crazy, but I still got that, homie. You was talking about The Walking Dead. I'm like, you know what? I just set that thing up. Hey, you know how much money people want for that shit right now, dude? Like my man's in Florida, because you know I stayed in Florida and then I moved back to Michigan, but my man's bought one. Dude, he spent so much bread for one of those. I was like, dude, I got one of those. I could have gave you one, but I'm glad I didn't, because here I am showing you I still got that joint. Hey, man, I appreciate you loving my videos too, and I'm glad you can hear me. I'm just off camera right now. We gonna still chat it up though. I'll come back to the camera in 1 second. Bro, them things is going for like a band, like a G, like a lot of money, dude. A lot of money. Even in the condition I got mine in. When I turn the camera on in a few, I'll show it to you. Mine is pretty much still mint, but I don't know what it is, man. I love Resident Evil, but I always kept this chainsaw. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even though like me and you ain't talked for a long time, I always thought about it. I was like, man, he sold me that thing. I still got it, bro. It's crazy, man. Dude, I was damn near the same size now because I got fat as hell and then had to lose weight again. I was the same size I am now when you sold me that shit. That's crazy. That's how long ago that was. You paid 20 for it, right? And you ain't sell it to me, you know what I'm saying, for no crazy price either.
Okay, we can actually push you now.
Let me see. Did that camera come back on? These Sony cameras is crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, let me tell y'all. So the camera that I shoot with now is a cinema camera. The cinema line from Sony does not have any overheating issues. This camera that I'm using is a. Oh, hold on a second. I hit the wrong button on this thing. This camera that I'm using is a vlogging camera, and Sony cameras are notorious for having like just overheating issues when being ran for so long. But the reason that I made the investment for the camera that I have now is because I can run it and it just doesn't, it never overheats or anything like that. So if I go back off, it's going to be because of that. It's just a stupid setting within the camera that I forgot to turn on before I start streaming. So I can't really adjust it now, but as long as y'all can hear me, then we're good. Yeah, bro, but let me show you this thing again, homie. This is OG. Now you see it's dusty as hell. Lost some of the stickers and things of that sort. But man, I still got this board. Let me see if I can take it out. How does this even come out? Here we go. This mud's so cold because it when you plug it up, it actually make like the chainsaw noise. So when you playing the game, it's like a I mean it's really cool to hold it because you got like two handles. This mud is sweet. I love this thing, bro. You have no idea. No idea, man. When I told you I was of course I seen that Veronica. I'm super excited about that. Y'all see when I do these videos, I keep doing like Resident Evil demos. I really love everything that Capcom does, man. Resident Evil, Street Fighter, all of that stuff from Capcom, I love it.
Actually, we can become
Yeah, this controller is really nice, man. It's a relic too, bro. And they got two versions of it. They got one that's like a yellowish color. That one's more rare, but the simple fact that I got one of these is cool. Plus, you know, I'm chatting with a dude that sold me this shit a long time ago. It's just crazy how everything just connects. Yeah. But anyway, The Walking Dead is the jump. I understand you couldn't get through it, but I'm enjoying it thoroughly, watching it again. Capcom has been going ballistic, bro. Like, I'm talking about just strategically doing it. Like everybody was saying that they should have did like Code Veronica remake before they did Requiem. Nope, they did Requiem first, then hit us with Veronica, and not even calling it Code, they just calling it Veronica. So they gonna change some stuff up. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah. But back to the TV mention, which I don't mind talking about anything. Whatever y'all want to just chat about, it's cool. You know, I just wanted to kick it with you guys, but I'm deciding if I'm going to get me a B7 or a B9. I just don't know yet. Don't know yet. You say your show is supernatural? That's what's up.
Yeah.
You so hard for the game, Veronica?
I don't even know if
Man, Claire looks incredible. Incredible in that cutscene.
like the
Or that little piece that they showed her, if that's what you're talking about. Let me see where the Knicks is at though, man. My girl was just on here, man. Lisa. I call her Grunk, man. She called me Brady. Let me see. Come on, refresh so I can see where these boys is at.
definitely has to be like
Hold on, I gotta tune in to this. Dang, 96, 91. Come on, man. It's gonna be tight. You show your show is the Americans. What's that about? Give me a briefer of that.
it genuinely feels like I'm doing
I know. You know what I seen the B9 and the B7, man. Even when I seen them both in person, I thought they both looked really impressive. To be honest with you, because they had them all code named and they was covered up and everything when they were showing them. I seen the B9 Mark II and I was like, okay, I know for sure this is like the flagship TV. But when I seen the B7 Mark II, I actually thought it was the B9 I. That's what I really thought it was. So I was shocked when I had learned after I was talking to like the Sony rep and they were telling me like, nah, this is something different.
just on site.
You rocking the S90F? That's a great TV, man. Great TV. Great TV. Okay, Phyllis, you said if newer 4K DVDs didn't have Dolby Vision, I would consider Samsung TVs. Yeah, I mean, I hear you.
They actually like
So you got a vast DVD collection. I respect that, bro. I do. I still got like
doing anything.
the good Panasonic 4K player, but I don't have a big physical media collection.
Because they re-rolled for a bunch of higher stuff. Okay, that makes sense.
80th Soviet. Okay. That might be worth checking out. You said it's called the let me scroll back up. The Americans. I'm gonna add that for
Online stuff seems to be
me
like
to check out.
compared to like the rest of
Okay. Said it has 6. Oh, so it's already done. So it ran from 2013 to 2018. I'm gonna definitely add that to my Plex server. Definitely. Hopefully they got it in at least what I'm finding is that a lot of these shows now, you can catch like 4K versions of them. I'll be honest, I could never see a difference between DV and HDR10. You know what? And not to say that you're ashamed, but that's nothing to be ashamed of, even if you were. Again, not saying that you are, because some people can't, bro. You got to be really a purist to know the difference between the two. Blacklist was a phenomenal show, bro. Phenomenal. That dude that played Raymond Reddington, he's out cold. Prices getting ridiculous. Was lucky to get the new Rambo collection. You talking about on the media? The 4K collection? Or just physical media?
Okay.
It's getting ridiculous because it's not being sold as much like in brick and mortar. So because it's so hard to find them,
Bad game.
you know,
Starting to get hang up.
we may come back to a time, who knows, they go back into like a Best Buy or something like that, then
Small bit.
that stuff will normalize, man. But as long as it's something like that being sold
It's not. They were not.
mostly on like the online market, man, it gets tight.
I do wish that there was at least a little something that can.
It gets tight.
I want to watch matches.
Yeah, what do you guys thoughts about the new Gears of War? We got new Gears of War. You got Halo campaign Evolved, I think it is. That's coming out in July. Got a Fable coming. You got Wolverine coming. That Wolverine trailer looks sick.
Tutorial's nice.
To me, at least.
Really,
Because I like them Batman / Spider-Man like games.
it didn't really help.
If they could just get a Superman game going, dude.
Versus that fight, believe that deal's compatible.
All right, I'll come back to you guys in a second. I learned my lesson, so I'll have to just adjust my camera once I turn it off. Yeah, Wolverine does look great. Looks excellent, actually, to me. Looks excellent.
Okay. I can play Sniper Lady just to see how it goes. Sniper Lady can't be too bad. Melee damage? No, definitely not melee.
What are y'all thoughts about Microsoft pulling the plug on that Gears of War, man? Like from being a PlayStation coming to the Sony console.
Weapon damage. Your next bullet heals you based on target. Okay, you know what?
They filming a Superman movie, man, but they need a Superman game.
Endurance.
They just can't make a Superman game. Like the last Superman game was out in the arcade, and then there was one on Superman. I think it was that might have been Death in the Return or something like that.
Healing.
Outside of that, they came with that shit on Nintendo 64, and it was just like, oh my god, trash. How do you not have a good Superman game? Yeah, it was. Listen, the Microsoft CEO, she's on point, man. She is on point. She's making some great business decisions. I mean, I'm sure it's a team around her, but you know, she's the face of it now, so she's gonna get the credit for bringing them back. Definitely, I see some good things coming.
Okay.
What Microsoft needs to do is they need to go ahead and drop a and this isn't an Xbox thing, but this is like legitimately Microsoft. I need Microsoft to drop a gaming specific variation of Windows. So my hope is that at some point when whatever new platform comes out, they give me access to that so that I can build me another home theater PC so that I can put it at my TV. She's gonna be at y'all building. What building is that?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the lady, honestly. She's pretty intelligent. Like if you do some research on who she is and whatnot, man, she's
That's freeze. Yeah.
okay. Desta, all right. He said she'll be better than Phil 100%. So hi TKK, I doubt to buy an G6 or S95H. I want for video games. I like GTA 6, Resident Evil 9, Ghosts, but for Rocket League also. I have total control of light in my room and want a 55-inch TV. What do you recommend? Okay, all right. I get what you're saying. If you got total control of light in your room, then G6. Here's the reality, though. Here's the reality. You can only buy the G6 if you're comfortable with not listening to the noise on YouTube about the G6. You can only buy the G6 if you're comfortable with not listening to the noise on YouTube around the G6. Anybody that doesn't like a G6, tell me how many sources you've connected to it, how many games you've completed, how many movies you've watched, how many episodes of what show you've watched.
I couldn't tell if I hit them or not.
If you've gone beyond just like doing, and this isn't a shot at anybody, this is just like legitimate stuff, right? Because I've even had some people in the comment sections tell me, hey, you know, I bought one, I returned one, whatever. I've watched episodes, I've watched movies, I've watched my son complete Resident Evil 9 on this thing. I played several hours of Street Fighter 6 in old school Street Fighter on this game. I've really used the G6, right? It doesn't mean that my opinion, right, or my assessment is any better than anybody else's, but you know, the G6 to me is a phenomenal product, man. You know, in another 4 or 5 months, man, everybody's gonna be saying the G6 is the best TV. Next year, when the G7 comes out, everybody's gonna be telling you get the G6.
Good start.
The hardware is there.
Good start. It's not the best.
Samsung S95H just came out of the box a better TV. That's what I can tell you. It came out the box better than the G6 came out of its box. It doesn't mean it's a better TV though. So, but if you got control of your room, G6.
And, crippling headshot.
Why wouldn't you go G6? He said, I'm highly disappointed in Samsung this year. If you're looking for a gaming TV, LG's the only way to go. In your opinion. I get it. Give me why that's your opinion, though. Because I will say that, to me, the S95H is, man, look, and when I talk about TVs, I know it sounds very cryptic because I say a lot of things that might seem like I'm contradicting myself, because I just said that I would go G6 if I can control the light, right? This is just me answering these questions I get asked. But, you know, I said that the G5 is probably the best gaming TV that I've ever experienced. My favorite gaming TV that I've experienced is the 83-inch G4. That's what I have. The S95H is, man, that thing is right there. Is right there. So I don't know. I'd like to hear what your opinion is about that. Maybe, you know, you can give these good people some more substance.
Hey.
Yeah, Insomniac would be great for a Superman game. I did see that. Listen, I think Rockstar, the people that make GTA, like, can you imagine if they made a Superman game? Like, the level of detail. I mean, it might take them 12 years to make it, but shit would be perfect.
Okay. Because, like,
S95H
as much as I like
is a QD OLED
it
panel,
feels
yes.
like it's way too easy for
Okay, when you think of OLED, you think of glossy screen, infinite black. When you think of OLED, do you think of image retention? Do you think of screen burn?
Do I even do spirit damage?
Do you think of dark, very dark
If I know the difference,
reproduction of picture quality? I mean, let's take it all the way to the back. Let's take it all the way to the back. Let's go all the way to the start, man.
I mean, put crow on it. It goes caw.
When did OLED start making you think of perfection? Right?
Thank to the sky is like, I feel like
I'm an early adopter. I had to go through the trenches with OLED. I had to deal with it being terrible on reflection, terrible with screen burn, no HDR unless you were streaming. I mean, yeah, you know, like, there's a reason why LED has stood
okay.
around this long, right? Because OLED didn't come out perfect. Like, super expensive. You know, you spend like 8 G's for a 55-inch. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, times change. Things get better. Things change, right?
Like this is on
So
the lad.
now you have more color volume out of a QD OLED, and you also have a matte screen. You know, I know you didn't say perfection, but I mean, that's kind of is what you said. You know what I mean? I'm just playing devil's advocate with you. You know, you don't have, like, when it comes to your dollars, this is what I'm gonna tell everybody. When it comes to your money, you spending your money, you accept no compromises. When it comes to you spending your money, accept no compromises when you're spending your money on something like a TV. Yeah, that, I mean, I'll just say that, right? Like, everybody's correct when it comes to you spending your money. You got to spend money on what's going to be best for you. He said, 2 questions before I go. You have any burn-in on A95L, and how long did it take for A95L to break in? No image retention on it. I've also never ran the pixel refresh on it. I've babied it. And how long has it taken for it to be broken in? Man, I don't even think my baby's broken in yet. I don't think she's even been broken in yet. I think she's just getting started, you know? You know, for me, I envision my A95L staying around forever, dude. I don't see myself ever getting rid of that TV. I don't see myself ever getting rid of A95K either. Those are 2 TVs I just feel like they're going to be like this controller right here. If anybody came into this chat late, you don't understand that, right? But they're going to be like this controller. I plan on having it for a long time, like probably forever. I gave away OLEDs, first OLED, second OLED, third OLED, fourth OLED. Like, I don't think I'm ever giving away A95L or A95K. If I had to guess, I would say it probably has, and I'm guessing, man, because I don't know for sure. You know, this is something that I do. Yeah, I lost mad weight. I got mad healthy too, bro. Mad healthy. Mad healthy. In fact, I'm gonna
I'm just gonna.
I did some grocery shopping today, and I'm actually gonna post the grocery shopping I was doing. I was in the grocery store, said let me make some content, man. You know, my grocery basket was looking like let me see if I can show this to y'all. Let me show y'all this. That's what the grocery list looking like. We shopping. I'm gonna post it on the channel so y'all can see. Good asparagus, good green onion, good colorful bell peppers, good green bell peppers, sweet potatoes, hella bananas, raspberries, squash, oat milk, you know, and all the juice is all sugar free now. So yeah, no, that's all it is, man. I don't know how many hours I got on the A95L though, man. I probably have to say about 4,000, maybe 4,000.
My character stopped flying.
Is it still worth to get Bravia 8.2 in 2026 compared to G6 and 8 S95H? I would say
Bro,
it's hard to say. It's hard to justify it in my opinion.
it's really.
I feel like you'd have to really be bought into the ecosystem of what Sony got going on. If you're considering Sony, me personally, I would be looking into B9 Mark II. If you're like sold on OLED though, I would definitely be going S95H or G6. You listen, I'm not gonna ever let nobody come on here and be telling me like, yo, you strictly just fronting for one company. No. Go out to S95H or G6 if you want OLED in 2026. Sony didn't bring us nothing for OLED. But if you want to try something different, look into that B9 too. It's out cold. Randall, you said I've been wanting a 4K monitor, haven't experienced real OLED gaming movies. Man, yeah, it's all kind of monitors you can get, man. We got the 4K, 5K, 2K behind me. Two of my boys over there, they on the 5K, 2Ks. Monitor tech is real good, bro.
Like, if I knew exactly how like the stats stuff works in this
All right,
game,
Cam shut off. It's all good. We still chatting. I'm still with y'all.
okay.
I forgot to turn the thermal setting on his camera on. Complete amateur mistake. Because I'm so used to shooting with my cinema camera, I ain't got to worry about that with it. That thing can shoot for 20 hours and not turn off. But yeah, no burn in on my OLED, my A95L Fearless. None at all, brother. You said I love the look of QD OLED, have the S90C, and want the HDR impact of S95H. Matte coating is a deal breaker for me, though. Am I crazy to buy an S95H and peel the matte finish off like people did on the S95F and D? I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I'll say this. If you bought an old school car, you wouldn't be crazy if you took the engine out and put a new engine in it, right? But if you bought a brand new car and took the engine out to put a different engine in it, I think you'd be kind of crazy. I feel like if you want a TV to not have matte, then buy a G6, right? Buy a G6. You don't want a matte screen? Get a G6. Why would you not get a G6? Right? Like, why would you not? That's a legit question. I haven't found a way to cover the bezel. That bezel ain't no issue, dude. That bezel ain't no issue, man. How's the bezel reflecting light, but the screen ain't reflecting nothing? What the hell are we looking at? We looking at the bezel or we looking at the screen? Let me get this camera back on. Let me get this camera on immediately. Let me get this on immediately. Since when are we watching the bezel?
What is that? Yeah, I see them on
The
level.
bezel is reflecting light? What the hell are we talking about? They got deco frames that's coming out for that TV, man.
Okay, 9.
You'd have to buy the S95H in I believe the UK. I could be wrong, so forgive me if I'm incorrect. I think that's where you can buy a variation of that without the frame. But they have deco frames that are coming out for that TV for you to be able to cover it up to provide you with that aesthetic. Now, I'm gonna admit to you, I think it is a very interesting take that the TV has the frame and it has the base that it is. But I think what Samsung is doing is this. I think they're trying to offer you more of a value. I think they've positioned that TV right where the gallery is, bro. Right where the gallery is. They want you to mount that TV. They want it to be mounted. They want you to mount the TV. I think we are ignoring the fact that they want you to mount the TV because it comes with legs. Unlike the Gallery 6 that doesn't come with legs. So you got to go buy some legs. And when you buy legs, then you get trolls like I got in my comment section asking me, why did I buy the base that I got? Like, what am I supposed to do? Hold the TV up while I'm watching the TV? Like, so they give you legs with the S95H. You get more for your money. But they want you to mount the TV. They want you to buy the deco frames. Like,
Oh, they just disappeared. Like I hit them once and they're just gone.
yeah, I wouldn't peel the S95H. Like, why would you peel it? If you gotta peel if you gotta peel the film off of that TV, man, and buy a G6. To me, that's what I would say. Buy a G6.
Okay. I see haze. Oh, that's me. Okay.
They coming out with a matte black bezel. Yo, that would be cold.
Not bad. Look sustained.
Yo, man, listen.
Your damage.
Bugging out about the frame of the TV, man.
No, we can do that.
Now, mind you, I'm an aesthetic guy, bro. When I reviewed that TV, I'm wearing a shirt from 1992. You can't even find the shirt I was wearing when I did the final review on that TV. You can't even find it, bro.
Bonus health.
You can't even find it. Like, I'm saying that to say that I'm into aesthetics, man. I'm into aesthetics.
The flake explodes on
That's
contact.
it's not an issue, man.
First NPC.
I don't know how you would send a super chat, bro. I mean, if that's what you feel like you want to do, you can. You don't have to, though, man. But I appreciate you. I really do. Now, listen. I'm all for people. I don't have no problem with a person having an opinion about the frame. I'm not in bed with Samsung. I'm not. I like to challenge some of the things that I hear people say. When I read the comments and people are like, nah, this is a deal breaker for me. This is a deal breaker for me. And it's like, bro, you probably was just not even finna buy a TV, and that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, there's other options out there. There's other options out there. There's always another option out there. You know what the best option is? The best option is enjoying what you have. That's why I can make G2 versus G6 content, because I still got what I had. You know what I mean? Do I encounter any image retention on G6 S95H when gaming? Like hus? Nah. Hell nah. Them things is sweet, man. Butter, man.
Knife.
I'm talking about sensational.
Nah.
Future meme, sensational. Especially the G6. Especially the G6. They keep talking down on the G6. TV is great, man. And I get it. Listen. I don't know how to calculate all the G-forces. I can't pull all the millennium structures from the air. And I don't know how to calculate all the molecular molecules and things like that with the TVs. I just know it looks good. I don't know all that extra shit people be talking about, but I know it looks good, right? So my opinion is going to be valid. And I'm going to tell you, G6 looks great.
That was entirely up on me.
But all the molecular structures and everything that people got with the G forces when they're calculating the blues and the greens to create the yellows, I don't know all of that, man. I didn't go to school for that.
You know,
I can't talk about that. I can only talk about what looks sweet as hell. That's it. That's what you're gonna get over here.
something higher.
You don't come to hear me talking about the structures and how the lightnings are hitting the cores and the meters are hitting 5,000 rays, and I can't talk about that stuff, man. That's why you never hear me talking about that stuff.
It's the only good one I've got.
My camera reset,
Out of
but
second
yeah,
gen, okay, that doesn't help here, though. Constantly going to always be
you got to read the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy.
scenario.
Hard to decide on another TV. My basement might get another A95 or G6. No lighting in my basement. I mean, brother, I really wouldn't buy no A95L in 2026. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, listen, your money, ball hard. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know, anytime somebody can work and they can actually afford something like that, and it's not gonna set them back, it's like it's great. I know you're not asking me, but you know, since we just shooting the breeze, I would not buy an A95L unless I was just, I'm talking about like really, really, really in the sauce with Sony. I just wouldn't. I just would not. I would just totally hold off, man. I feel like they are already in the laboratory right now putting together the new that's coming next year, man. I just know it, bro. I know it.
Oh my god.
I know it. Everybody better be glad Sony is not. Everybody better be glad Sony. And this is gonna sound like I'm Sony fanboying, but 5 minutes ago you might have said that for LG, and 10 minutes ago you might have said this for Samsung. Because I'll give them all their credit. I would say this, man. Looking at the S95H, be glad, be effing glad that Sony does not have a 2026 QD OLED. Even if it only had one HDMI 2.1. If that processing genius that's on the B9 too was on a new QD OLED, man, knock it off. Shit'll be over.
Let me just.
It'll be over, man.
I miss every single shot. It's super precise.
We wouldn't even be doing G6 versus nothing. Because as soon as I seen it, I'd be like, nah, this is it. Because I could just imagine. I'm telling you. S95H looks so sweet. Can you imagine, dude? All right, so right now, S95H, and this is very strategic, man. I almost feel like Sony is helping Samsung by not dropping a QD OLED this year. Every single person that say, oh, matte screen is a deal breaker. If matte screen was a deal breaker, right, and there was no S90H as a QD OLED, and there was a Sony QD OLED, where would you go?
Give her a little.
Y'all don't like the G6 because people are telling you not to like it. And I'm not saying y'all specifically. You don't like the matte bezel. You don't like the silver bezel. You don't like the matte screen on S95H. So if Sony made a QD OLED this year, man, you be spending $6,000 right now for one. I ain't gonna lie. That's what everybody be doing right now. I know that was a bit of a rant, but it's gonna make for good content playback. Cause they're gonna be like, man, oh, Sony's paying him. He's getting paid. And here I am telling people don't buy an A95L. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't buy it this year. Now, 2 weeks ago it was $3,500, and like I said, I was finna make a video on that. And then as soon as I went to look it up to make, I literally sat down to make the video, and that thing was back up to $4,500. I was like, dang. Like it's holding its value, man. They treat it like Louis Vuitton do they stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my stuff is gonna hold its price until I don't sell it no more. Like you gotta respect it 3 years later. Imagine how the clientele that bought it 3 years ago feels. It ain't for the people that don't want to buy it, it's for the people that bought it, man. People don't understand like how business works. They don't get that. They don't get it, man. It ain't for the people that ain't gonna buy it, it's for the people that will buy it. Like that price tag that still says $4,500 is for me. It's for me. It's not for you. It's for me. It's for me to feel like, yeah, I know I bought that TV and that's how much it still costs. It's not for anybody to question, but why would you buy this when you can get this? Like, okay, go buy that then. Because every other TV that they're saying you could be buying, people are saying they don't like because this one looks like this and this one isn't that and this one needs new updates. And every new TV that people should be saying they like, everybody is saying it's got an issue. So what's wrong with my TV that still costs $4,500? I'm just trying to give y'all perspective from every angle. Like from every angle, there's a perspective and a way you can look at this stuff. But let me stop ranting.
Okay, I'm kind of a little worried about pushing.
You said you like QD OLED, but they need to find a way to fix the raised black issues as well. I saw a B7 II today. It looked good, but the B8 II had deeper blacks and contrast. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1000% for sure. So here's the reality. The reality is going to come down, and this is what I was sharing with the chat earlier. Like I have the A95L, which is essentially the B8 Mark II, because I have that TV also, right? Okay, so depending on like your circumstance with that light, man, look, I can only watch my A95L at certain points of the time of the day because it's summertime pretty much right now. So, you know, that's going to be a big selling point. Like, believe it or not, like it or not, good, bad, or indifferent, like a matte or a semi-matte finish is a selling point on the TV now. Just get ready for it. Get ready for it, man. I missed the comment. You said I upgraded Spartan's 1080. Said I upgraded from a C2 to a 55S90D, and now I cannot go back to. Yeah, okay. What are options to upgrade for someone who does not want to make the move to matte finish? S90D is still very bright. I will stay with the S90D. I don't think there's any reason to abandon that. If I'm still holding on to a G2, I mean, why wouldn't you hold on to an S90D? I mean, it's a rhetorical question, right? Because you already know the answer. Your stuff is good enough. Your stuff is good enough. Like, what you have is good enough, man. Like, avoid the fear of missing out, because you're not missing out.
That was just to support this game. Like, I didn't do anything.
I missed the comment. You said had an opportunity to pick up an open box 97-inch G5 for $7,000. Wow, that's a good deal. That's a great deal.
I've seen memes about that, but I don't think I ever.
The only thing is that the 97-inch isn't really, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting definitely that wow factor of the size, but I don't know, man. Just it depends, you know. But that's a great deal. 7Gs for that is great.
Trying to think about it. Any like third person like hero shooter. I wouldn't say Overwatch.
Yeah.
Overwatch is at least
Man, I'm so grateful to be able to kick it with you guys, though. Such an honor. We've been going 50, almost 58 minutes. This is pretty dope. I got to start doing this more often. The Samsung S90H matte screen was really good, glare and reflection handling, and better blacks under lights than prior. Respects. What do you think they changed?
seems like it has a lot to it that you just need to like understand. Like it's very complicated.
I'm going to cut this camera off for a second. Next time we stream, this will definitely not be an issue.
I do say some of these characters,
But we still can dialogue. Yeah, what do you feel like they did different?
Yeah, some of these characters are definitely way too precise.
A newer version of screen coding? That's awesome. Yeah, see? And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, can you just imagine, like, where they started to where they are now?
Wow.
Yeah, I will, man. You know, what I like to do is get to a point where, you know, I'm going to tell you what I enjoyed most about this. My son is on stream across the basement going ham, and I love it. I love it. These kids grew up watching me make content and stuff like that, and I'm loving that they're actually doing their own thing, right? Like, not even trying to be me or like me, they're just doing their own thing, and it's so awesome to have children that aren't on no judgment to anybody, not on drugs, not drinking, don't got kids. I mean, I dare say when I was their age, which these kids, my son the other day turned 25, so these kids are damn near half my age, right? I was involved in so much shit. I am just grateful to have kids that are just, they want to go to work, they want to come home, they want to play video games. They don't want effing girlfriend drama. You know? they're just having fun. And it's really cool that I can be down here talking shit with you guys and that they doing the same thing too.
Okay.
But yes, I will do this more
Okay,
often.
So I'm playing sniper. I don't know who I'm going against. I do know I need to get damage on her.
Lots of hate on both the G6 and S95H. Exactly, brother. Exactly. You know what? I'm convinced people hate TVs, period.
I have one tank on the team.
They hate TVs. They hate the frame and the matte screen on S95H. They hate the G6. They want you to buy the G5, no G6. So they wanted LG to do a Sony move and not create a new TV, right? Even though the hardware is almost the best thing out there, right? They hate Sony. I get it. You hate Sony because it costs a lot. There's no HDMI 2.1 ports. There's not enough.
Okay, we at least give this one a try.
I think people just hate TVs, bro.
You parry protects you. Okay, no.
You from Baltimore, my kids are good. Twins are in a military station in Japan. Lucky turds. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, okay, this
Love to see them babies just doing something, you know? World is theirs, man.
So we're gonna
This world is not mine anymore. It's all my kids, bro.
put everything into
Love it. I'm looking to get a G6 and 83 inch. I have my gaming PC in the living room, and there's something about the G6 that I like more than anything else. I don't care what the haters say about it. That's what I'm talking about. Let's effing go. Let's go, man.
quiet.
He just a chill dad 97. Let's go.
Stupid and
Let me turn this camera back on. I'm sorry, my camera keeps turning off. Let me turn it back on for chill dad 97. Yeah. Forget what the haters are talking about,
I
man.
actually could have sniped her.
Get that 83-inch G6. TV's great, man. He said just buy an HDMI switcher. It's not that big a deal. It should be fixed, though. Sony should have more HDMI ports. They know that. They know that. You'll never hear me coming to any defense saying that, oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's only two. What I do say, though, is that, like, it doesn't personally affect me. That's the only thing I can tell people. James said, I'm a little limited with 120 hertz, but I play on max settings on my 5090, and it doesn't always get to 120 hertz. Yep. So that's the truth, man. The truth is that, you know, we're at a time where upscaling is a technique that you have to use to get the higher refresh rate, right?
That's actually funny.
So I'm super old school in the PC space, man. I still like for my stuff to look native. And I get slack from time to time where people are like, but the upscaling is really good. And I'm like, I get it, dude, but I'm used to seeing what I'm used to seeing. Like, I can see the difference if there's like upscaling or if there's just like raw native like graphics in the resolution. And so, you know, this is why I tell people where everybody's like, well, we should have 240 hertz on the TV now. It's like, what hardware do you have that's going to run at 240 hertz, bro? What are you playing that's going to run at 240 hertz on a 4K TV? Sims? Are you playing The Sims? Tell me you're playing The Sims at 240 hertz on 4K.
Okay, so there's weapon.
What are we playing?
Size.
Like, make it make sense. Make the complaints make sense.
Without, like, screwing up too badly.
Right, you play native. With a 5090, you're playing native. That's what you want. Like, dudes is like, I should have 240 hertz on the TV. Like, bro, what are you gonna be playing? StarCraft?
Oh, they're pushing here.
Effing Prince of Persia from the 90s? Like, what titles are you playing? Sonic? The old school Sonic? I say that because my son over there playing some fucking some Sonic game now. What are you playing over there, Lex?
Let's see.
He's playing like a Sonic fan game, right? But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make a point. Like, what are we gonna be playing?
Dude,
You just picked up the LG C6 48 inch
I mean, I don't want to.
Ultra Beast, right? Something super old, dude.
That's all it is. I have to put.
Thank you. You can tell the difference from upscaling, bro. I try to have. See, I know that I don't present myself. A lot of it is to do with my aesthetics, dude.
Damage.
I'm not gonna say certain things, but it's like, you know, You have to watch me long enough to know that I know what I'm talking about. But at a first glance, you're like, nah, this guy don't know. Until you watch long enough, you're like, oh shit, he's like, oh, 5090 over here, you know, this, that over there, right? So I'm like, when I'm telling people like, bro, I like the way native real graphics look. Like the upscaling shit is cool, but
May not be doing a lot of damage.
that ain't what I spent on what I spent for. You know what I mean? So I don't want to use upscaling. I don't care that it looks convenient for me to be able to get more frames. I would rather play at 60 to 75 frames per second on a cinematic game and my game looks native. It looks real. It looks raw. That's what I want. I don't want to play and I see it and it just looks like it's a little pixelated. Like, dudes don't be up on it, man. Like it's really levels, man. It's levels. And what I've come to understand is like the internet is just always convinced that they know more than the person that actually got the shit. That's all I can say. What do you make of the comments? Football HD TV test that mini LED or true RGB are gonna replace OLED someday. Gonna be honest, starting to make me nervous. It's like the same thing with plasma. So what you got to realize is that like OLED never replaced LED, right? So I don't feel like it's really, I think it's all in the verbiage. I don't really think mini LED or true RGB replaces OLED. It's just that the technology may take more of the dominant share, if you will. Like LED never went anywhere. It's not like OLED made it like the new standard of TV technology, right? Because all that happened with OLED is Samsung decided that they didn't want to get in bed with LG and they made their own baby, and that just created more segregation. And now they're both trying to combat with LED TVs, which is why you have one QD OLED with a full matte screen and the other with a semi. Like, how long have you had the 9.2 and what size did you go for? I don't know if that was for somebody else, but I don't own a Bravia 9.2. I don't own. I one thing I do not do is like I don't want to take any credit for a TV I don't have. The content that I'm sorry, that was for James. That was for somebody else. My bad. My bad. I didn't see that you had tagged somebody else. Because I still haven't made my decision on if I'm getting one of those or not. Still considering the 77-inch G6. I have the 75 B9 II. Or the 75-inch B9 II is also tempting with that anti-glare reflection. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, that's something you have to kind of consider today. I feel like you have to. Because the thing is, like, you can have perfect blacks, but what good is a perfect black if you can't watch your TV at all times of the day? If you can't watch it but certain times of the day, then, I mean, what good does it do you? What good does it do you? Lord forbid you got a Florida room. Lord forbid you got a Florida room. Or like me, you just happen to move your room around to what looks best for your family. And now you can't watch your QD OLED at certain times of the day because, you know, there's just a lot of sunlight coming into the room, into the house. Like that wasn't an issue when I was having the S95H in the living room. I could just watch it all times of the day. Like how can you look past the fact of that you can actually watch the TV all day? No loss of clarity, no loss of sharpness, none. I'm telling you, I am in love with the G6. Love the TV, and the S95H bangs with it. Bangs with it. We're gonna keep talking. Camera's gonna go off for a second. It bangs with it. I put it to you like this. If I go in my daughter's room and look at that TV, it's like, wow, every time. If I go back and look at the G6, it's like, wow, every time. Like, that's how it is. It's like trading blows. Like, how do you decide? It's only when you're looking at those TVs. Now, what I will tell you, when I compared them and I did the Forza, the G6 washed the hell out of the S95H in that game. I don't know what was going on with that game.
Oh my god, if I knew I ran out of ammo, I would have just guessed out.
I know, right? Yep. When you see A95L, you say I'm in love. Exactly. Because I'm telling you, it's 11:30 right now. If I go upstairs and watch that TV right now, man, boy, you already know, man. That Sony do something to you, man. It does. It just does something to you every time. I'm trying to convince people that you have to consider the B7 II and the B9 II. I'm not even deeply thinking about any of that other RGB technology. It's only the Sony ones that I'm looking at. So for me, it's like it's S95H from Samsung, it's G6 or C6. I do like the C6. That looks pretty good. I don't have one, but it looks good. Or it's true RGB. Like, to me, that's the only way to go.
Oh, what are you doing up here?
G6 or 895L in darkness? G6, bro.
Okay, I kind of suck.
G6.
Not gonna lie.
G6. I'm not so fanned out that I can't tell you the truth. It's just a panel technology jump, dude. The whites are brighter. The colors are there. I'm telling you. If the G6 can bang with the S95H, how can it not bang with the A95L?
Please get the minions out the way.
Like that's how you would be able to catch me up in a lie. You know what I mean? For cinema, let me turn the camera on for this. Make sure the camera's on for this. You saying same question, but for cinema? There's levels. There's levels to this game here. It's gonna be A95L. It's gonna be prime time for me. Even if I'm watching a boxing fight. If I had a chance to see Terrence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather go, I know that it's never happening. And you tell me one TV. I'm a boxer. I like boxing, right? If you say one TV, bro, you pick one TV that you've ever seen. It's gonna be A95L. I'm sitting down watching that TV. Just the room light don't even have to be perfect. It just needs to be semi-perfect. I am focused on the A95L, and I'm gonna look at it so hard I'm not even gonna blink.
I don't know if it's because like I'm missing, but like
50-50, 50 video games, 50 cinema. It's gonna be G6, man. Cause I'm a gamer. I'm an ex-professional gamer. Games are very important to me. Games are extremely important to me. If gaming is 30% or more of what you're doing, then you are a gamer. You are really gaming. If you're gaming even 30% on a main TV, because most gamers got like monitors, right? But if you're really gaming on your TV like 30% or more, then you have to factor the gaming into it. So I would be definitely going G6. It's a better TV overall. Cinema is just one aspect. I ain't gonna watch movies all day. Right? I'm not gonna watch movies all day. I'm gonna watch some TV shows. I'm gonna watch this, that, and the third. And I'm definitely gonna play some video games. So G6.
oh, that's my teammate. I was about to say, it's like get that, but that was someone else.
G6 55 or 65 inch. I mean, that's all an executive decision. Size is all executive, right? You have to align yourself with how far you're gonna be sitting from your TV to catch the most immersive impact to the TV. Your TV size should be bought based off what you can afford and your seating. Make your seat work. If 55 is what you can afford, you better figure out that seating so you can get up close to that thing. If you buy a TV the wrong size and you sit back too far, you're not gonna be able to really pay attention to what it really does for you. You could have bought a lesser TV if you're not gonna buy the right size and sit at the proper distance of the TV. Then you could buy a lesser TV and save you some money. How's motion on the G6 for movies? I haven't really did the nitpick, but it's really good, man. Like G6 it's incredible, man. It's incredible, bro. I've really watched this TV. Really have watched it. Like You know, my TV stand is so phenomenal, bro. I was able to, you guys seen, I had the G6 in front of the A95L. Like at any time, I just set it right in front of it. Boom, sit down, I could just watch it. I just unplugged the cords from the A95L, plug them right into the G6, and boom. Had to return the G6 due to a greenish tint, loss of saturation on the bottom portion of the screen. Swap for an S95F. Wasn't vibing with the S95H bezel. Yo, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You for sure probably save some bread too, so that's good. You know, don't never stick with no defective product. Antique, what up, man? You said what's good, TKK. You my brother. I figured out something. The best TV is the TV that you own. Psst. Man, talk to him, brother. That's exactly what it is, man. You know what I said? What I said in that comparison I had just posted this morning. I said, don't look at a G6 if you got a G2, man. Don't go looking for a reason to spend more money. Don't go looking for a reason to not appreciate what you have been appreciating. I'm going to say that again. Do not go looking for a reason to not appreciate what you have been appreciating. Does that make sense? Please tell me. Don't go looking for a reason to not appreciate what you have been appreciating. If your TV is doing you good, all you need to do is just live through these YouTubers. Live through the dudes that's just buying and reviewing the TVs, but just enjoy what you got. What TV you hated the most of all time? Damn, that's kind of an intimate question. All right, this is going to really mess somebody up. This is going to really, really, really mess you up. TV that I hated the most of all time was hands down the C8, LG C8. I just didn't like that TV. Yeah, I would say the C8. And then they redeemed themselves. Yeah, C9, they came back with the C9, HDMI 2.1s, G-Sync, all of that stuff. Yeah, but a C8 for sure. Andrew Robinson pointed out a green tint at the bottom of his C6 in his review. Is that a current thing going on this year? Oh. I'm just happy to know I had no green tint on my G6. And the last couple of videos I did with the G6, I turned off the blue light filter just because the glass on my camera intensifies it so much to people start saying, oh man, it looks really green. Like that's the way I like for my TV to look, but the glass on the lens, you know what I mean, with the camera just makes it look more green than it actually is. Yeah.
That's an interesting effect.
What are some of the best TVs you guys have owned though, man? Like what's y'all favorites? I can tell you two TVs I ain't never getting rid of. For anybody that didn't hear, I'm never getting rid of the A95L and I'm never getting rid of Alpha 95 King. Never. Never.
Dude. Shop of curiosity.
Yes. The interesting thing is when I was making the content comparing the G6 and the G2, when the Resident Evil portion of the demo started on that comparison that posted today, I filmed that video yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday I filmed that video. I had got the update as that was going. I don't have any plasma that I've ever owned, and I've had maybe 3 plasmas in my life. None of those are in any capacity a TV that I feel like needs to be in a Holy Grail conversation.
That makes sense. He's a strike. A deal strike damage to enemy. Deal strike enemy grants you bonus health. Okay, we can do that.
Curo was a nice TV. Hot as hell. I tell you that.
Spirit power doesn't help us here.
You could definitely turn the heat off in your house. That room was going to be warm for sure. I have to admit, I was glad when we got past the plasma era. I'm just being honest with you. It's smoking, like it had you smoking, dude. Super dark. Remember, we went. LED was like brighter, 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 right? Like everybody's always been asking for brightness, you know? He said, thanks for doing all the videos on the S95H and the G6 TKK that helped me make my decision on which to get from my living room, game room. I went 83 inch. Man, you did good. You did good. I really appreciate reading your comment earlier. You know, when you were just saying that you kind of like drowning out the noise. And I don't actually sell TVs. I did sell my 77-inch C1. It was calibrated. I sold it to a guy. I think I sold it to him for about $700. It was a good dude I knew. Just gave him a great deal on it. What I end up doing is I just give TVs away, man. Neighbors, that type of situation. I moved to a capacity where I'm around loved ones now, so you know it's like we're gonna still talk even though the camera went off. I'm into a capacity now I could just give TVs away to my loved ones and such like that. So I'm not really into selling TVs. That's never been my thing.
Yeah, flat out altered us into okay. Now since I understand how the ability and stuff works.
Yeah, I think plasma, you know, it spoiled people with the motion, you know, but it's a give and take, right?
Max ammo.
It's a give and take. For the life of me,
We think lights do.
what are the input latency numbers like, even on the best plasma, right?
Dude, ability spare.
So that for me, that automatically kills the all-purpose
Okay, no, I have to take
portion of it because gaming ain't worth nothing on there for me. And then I mean, there's levels to that, right? Because you got some people that'll be like, oh yeah, I'm fine with gaming on it, because the motion, like, nah, motion doesn't supersede input latency for a person that plays games at a capacity where they're trying to do one frame links. I'm trying to react off of specific movements. Plasma's not good enough for me for that capacity. But I mean, they looked great. They did. The blacks were great at the time. It just was dark as hell, and you had to really baby the technology, and then they cost a shit ton of money, man. Like, there's not too often. Excuse my language, you know, just speaking a little bit more freely than I do on the videos, but when I think about plasma, I almost get a headache. I really do, because it's just like, I don't know. It was just one of those things where I just kind of went with the flow of it because I always have with TVs. But I think I enjoyed the DOP era more than I did the plasma era. Truly.
Where the heck is?
I'm sorry, I missed you, Antique Led. You said I'm still rocking the mighty LG CX, a great TV, man. Looking to find an upgrade to a G4 if possible. Yeah. No issues with the G4, man. I can tell you that. I got mine wrapped up.
Sorry guys, you're all just going.
I got mine wrapped up.
Getting shocked.
I'm going to do my best to see if I can get my G4 back on the wall. If I can throw it on the wall,
I was evil right there.
I
was a little evil.
I got some time off coming at the middle of the week. I may try to get it out the garage, throw it on the wall, and throw the G6 under it so I can get some comparisons going, because it appears that some people want to see G4 versus G6. And if that's content that people want to see, then I'm going to do my best to make it happen. I'll do my best to make it happen.
Last one, orange, please. No.
But I really do adore my G4. It's a great TV.
Reduce the cooldown your abilities and items.
Yeah, plasma, it did have great motion. It did. 1000%. 1000%. It's just like, you know, from the totality of what you get from a TV,
First, I probably should have put one in ult.
it was just time to go.
Ult was main thing. Our dog's first dead walk.
For me, at least. What are the prices you're seeing for like G4? I'm just curious.
Okay, got one.
Just curious.
Okay, let me at least get them out the way.
We got some B7 Mark II playing. This is the content I played the other day. It was so dark plasma. Yes, it was, definitely. But I mean, you know, you had to control the light. You enjoying the content. I appreciate you and appreciate me, my brother. I really do, sincerely. I do this for the people that appreciate it, man.
Put that there.
Sincerely. I don't know. It's something about the B7 too, man. It's just, you know, it's kind of calling me because I think what I'm looking for is like I'm not really trying to replace my A95L, but you know, the current position that I'm in right now is just like I want to be able to enjoy watching TV a little bit more, and I can't remodel my house. Like, you know, I'm looking to buy a new home. But right now where I'm at, it's just like, you know, I have the TV set up as best as I can. And there's certain times of the day where it's just killing me, man. Like, it's like, damn, I can't really watch it the way I want to.
Okay.
So you're going to be sitting about 6 feet away, 65 or 55? It better be 65. Damn near 77. But you got to factor price in, man. Unless you just rich, you got to factor price.
How does one even? Hey,
You got to factor price in.
Thank you. I'm sorry about paying half.
I just brought a Sony 8
One friend of mine named Maeve made it.
B8 Mark II 55. Absolutely amazing TV for my 10-year-old Samsung. Congratulations. Congrats.
The best.
Bravia A2 is a great TV.
Best. I was definitely hard focusing objective that game.
So you love your A95L. Is the Bravia A2 actually better, like people say online? Hard to say. Well, I mean, the Bravia 8 for me can't be better than my A95L because it doesn't come in a size. It doesn't come in a size that can make it better.
You're doing your best, Cookie.
I think, I mean, to me, that's the first thing that you have to really, you know what they say, 77 is the new 65 inch, right? 77 inch is the new 65 inch. So the Bravia 8 Mark II, I don't think was designed to, I mean, yeah, it was designed to replace the A95L, but they kept the 77 there for a reason. Thank you for all the S95H videos. Just got mine the same size. Congratulations. S95H is a great TV.
Not my thing. Okay.
Great TV. What are your thoughts on the matte finish? Let's talk about it.
It's okay. Conjure a dragon. Spirit damage.
Size matters with TVs. 55 is in my small room. Yes, it does.
Or that's also damage.
You can't fit a 77 in your house. I get it.
Grant region and
Well, 65 is definitely your best way to go, man. If you're going to be sitting around 6.5, 7 feet away, I would definitely be going 65. 55, I mean, to me, I feel like 55 will leave something to be desired.
no, that's the only thing I can build.
I wonder if the rumor leaks are of Bravia 6 OLED coming in 48 to 83 are true. If so, I don't think there's any OLED coming this year. I think Sony is in the lab right now as we're speaking. Let me get back on camera for this. Let me get back on camera so I can get some passion into this. Move this to the top. Hold on a second.
You can put a sword. I mean, Sky Sword is not bad.
I think Sony is in the lab right now cooking up 2027 OLED. Right now. That's what I think is happening. You said you want 77 for your living room, but the money is a problem for me. Listen, no crying emoji.
They shut me up.
You need to actually have a smiling emoji because you are an adult and you are able to articulate and understand where your finances are. Get what you can afford. That's a great thing. No crying emoji to that, man. I'm proud of you. Get what you can afford, my man. Make your seating work. If 55 is what you can afford, get you a damn 55-inch. Move them chairs around so you can make it work. Make your seat go in front of that 55 the way it need to be, and you'll be happy. If you can go 65, go 65. TV ain't gonna do you no good if you're gonna be broke and can't eat the way you want to eat. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
First round is lost no matter what we did. Yeah, no matter what we did, the first round was lost.
I don't have none of the Sony stuff going on right now. What I got going on is just a receiver.
Okay, so
I'm using a receiver champ with 2 towers, and I'm using the screen as a center speaker. That's. I don't even got the subs pulled out right now because my crib's so small. It ain't really, my crib ain't small. Let me not even play myself like that. But it ain't the same size as the crib I had in Florida. Florida, man, I had like big living room, so I had the whole clip situation going.
Sith cooldown.
I've never owned a Panasonic OLED TV, no. I've had no desires to own one either. I am a professional at avoiding the noise.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
This is not too bad. I mean,
I'm a professional at avoiding the noise. Panasonic don't have nothing for me other than a 4K Blu-ray player. That's it. They can't get no money out of me beyond a 4K Blu-ray player. No money from me. No. I avoid all the noise. All the noise.
Oh.
Like I said earlier, when dudes start talking about the G-forces in Alaska and all of that, hooking up meters and nah,
Okay, at least perfection
no.
can push.
I know it look good to me. I've been doing this too long. I'm on a long streak of with these TVs, bro. The only time I fell off was with G3. Only time I slipped up, messed around, bought the wrong TV was a G3, bro.
That was 2 olds right there.
Color volume and brightness between them and gaming, what to pick.
I'm throwing, but not clicking well.
Come on, hit me with some more questions. I want to keep the conversation going, man. Hopefully y'all feeling the vibes, man, you know.
Let's see.
I ain't got all that poison in my system. I ain't been drinking. I ain't been smoking them Black and Miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feel good. It feel good to be talking with y'all for an hour and 30 minutes, and I ain't had to drink no water. I ain't even had to take a drink of water, man. Y'all don't even understand, dude. When I was making content, if you go back, look at some other streams, man, I was chugging down bottles of water, sweating, just talking to y'all, just sitting in one spot sweating. Out of curiosity, what's up with Panasonic as to why you're avoiding them? They just don't have nothing for me. See, when I say I'm a professional at avoiding the noise, I know how to just stick to what works for me. When people, I keep telling y'all, stop listening to the noise with this G6 stuff. Everybody that's saying they don't like the G6, man, get them like 4 months. Get them like 4 months, unless they try to prove me wrong. Get them like 4 months and watch how everybody be telling you to buy a G6. Watch how next year everybody be telling you don't buy a G7, buy a G6. The hardware is there.
Okay, book.
When have you not bought a TV based on the hardware? Y'all bought S95B. The software was shitty, but y'all bought it because it looked like unlike anything we ever seen. I can go on and on with rents, man. I'm telling you. But there's nothing wrong with Panasonic. Why would I buy one? It's like, why would I buy one when I can buy an LG? Why would I buy a Panasonic when I can buy an LG? That's how I feel. I'm a loyal dude.
I'll mobilize half the team. It's fine. It's fine.
Why buy Panasonic when I can buy a Sony? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be like, what am I doing it for? Like, Like not saying that towards you, but like that's what those are the questions I ask myself. Like, why would I buy this?
Yeah, this game.
What are the cons with G6? It's too many people talking shit about it. That's the con. If you understand TVs, you understand. So here's the reality, man. This is the truth. The G6 biggest competition is the S95H. S95H had a better rollout than the G6. That's the truth. It had a better rollout. What do I mean? Out of the box, S95H is a more complete TV versus the G6 out of the box. But that don't mean the G6 is bad. It just means that there's one TV out there that out of the box comes more chef kiss, if you can. I don't have the words, but you know, it's just more complete. But the hardware is there for the G6. It's there. Nobody's saying the hardware is weak. They're saying LG need to fix this. They need to fix this. They need to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever not we get pushed here is what makes the difference.
What's Roman Reigns? What is that? You said the Panasonics are better than the LG. Hard to come by. Convince me, please. Tell me why. Why is a Panasonic better than an LG? A Panasonic what is better than the LG what? Give me context. I love to have this conversation. Tell me what Panasonic is better than what LG. Just give me one model that's better than what LG you want to compare it with. Sell me on that. LG need to update their cheap plastic remote though. It's ridiculous. Not a flagship TV comes with a plastic Wii remote, no backlight and no input buttons. I mean, I can't argue with that. You know what I mean? Like, should the remote be better? I agree. I pretty much said the same thing myself. Like, the remote doesn't feel premium. But that picture look premium. That picture is platinum. No, that picture is gold. You know, gold is at an all-time high. That picture is gold. Speaking of hardware, I seen Stop the FOMO post earlier. Switch the brightness of the G5 and G6 seems like a money grab. And they both have the hardware to be great, but they control with firmware. Give me some context, because I didn't catch, and I do watch FOMO content, but I didn't catch that video. How did they switch the G6, G5?
That's okay.
Okay, this is a good comment. You said the G6 with its hardware should have more potential than S95H with its processing, despite its slight lack of color volume. Give me some more context. Dig deeper. Like, go a little bit deeper with that shovel and give me a little bit more to respond to on that. That was a good comment, but I want to hear a little bit more. Go deeper into the earth. So give me a little bit more. He said, why are you interested in the Bravia 9 Mark II when the QD OLED TV is better overall besides the brightness? QD OLED has better color, better contrast, HDR impact, motion clarity, higher frame rate. Great. Let me answer this question. And better for gaming. Great. Everything you said is absolutely true. I'm going to say this to you. What good is better brightness, better contrast, better colors, better HDR impact if at certain points of time of the day you can't see the TV? Please answer to me. What good is all that better if at certain times of the day you cannot see your TV? Okay, like a Ferrari is faster than a Civic, but what good is the speed in the sense that it's better if you're not racing? You get what I'm saying? If I'm going to the grocery store, bro, and I'm not trying to get no speed ticket, I still got to drive 35 on the road to say 35. Okay, so I got a TV that shows better in all these ways that you're saying is better. But damn it, if I can't see it half of the time of the day, because this other TV got a better coating, then that's what makes it better for me to be able to see it. That Civic could be turned to be faster. True. Right. Like, people get caught up on the better. This how we start talking about, like, you know, when people start hooking meters to their TVs and they start looking at all this and that. Different strokes for different folks, man.
Yes.
Said Panasonic Z95B is better than G5, G6. It was the top Top
Sorry, go to China.
to who? It was the top to who? It wasn't the top to me. Why don't I own it? That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I didn't buy it so high. Who said it's the best? I didn't say it was the best. If I didn't say it's the best, it's not the best. I'm not saying that I'm the king of this shit, but I'm just saying, like, that's the point that I'm trying to make to you. Like, you put a group of people in a room and they said that that TV was better, and I respect that, right? But I don't see that it's better. You sell me the TV. You tell me why I need to buy the TV. You just said it's the best because it was picked. I didn't pick it.
You know, it's good. We can come back from
It beat LG in the shootouts last year. Okay. I get it. Is my opinion respected? Yes or no? Just tell me that. I'm not trying to be combative either. We just having, you know what I'm saying? We having a, no, I didn't try it, but why do I need to try it? Like, tell me why I need to try it. Like, sell me on it. Tell me why it's better. We talking about shootouts.
Okay.
Who buy TVs? Judges or consumers? Who buy TVs? The judges buy TVs or the consumers buy TVs?
Oh, I didn't realize my team got pushed back so hard. Okay.
Would you buy micro LED if or when it becomes affordable? No, I would not.
What in the world?
So first of all, I don't need a TV that's like 200 inches. I don't need anything like, you know, that's that big. And then I went to see, and I will be going to CES January 27th, but I went to CES like 2 years ago and I got to see those TVs and they looked great. And I got to see all those huge Samsung TVs and stuff that exist now. But nah, I'm not interested in the micro LED TV. I have my TV in the basement, so darkness isn't an issue, but I get your point. If you place it in the living room with light coming in, and yes, right. And I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be combative. I'm trying to, like, the whole purpose of my content, bro, is just being like, think about like regular dude. Like, if you see me walking into a store, it's happened plenty of times. People see me the way I dress. They probably don't even think like, okay, this dude knows something about TVs. You see what I'm saying? So you have to dumb it down to the person that's buying the panel, like not the judges. The judges don't dictate what TKK got, man. I respect the judges though. I'm just saying, like, you know, we have to pull it back and figure out what's best for us. Like, what's best for you might be different for me and vice versa. You planning on possibly adding a 2026 Sony? Yes, definitely. In fact, let me go to some footage. I was running some RGB footage on this channel on this stream.
Yeah.
Pulling that back up, move to top. Boom. Yeah, man. So I'm thinking about Bravia 7 or 9, Mark 2, Model 2, Mark 2. You said, TK, if my girlfriend want a monitor for gaming, what would I recommend? Well, how long has she been your girlfriend? Let's talk about that first. I might need to get back on camera for this, but let's talk about how long she been your girl first, bro. Because they got this song out right now by this young lady named what's her name? Young Mommy or Young, what's that girl name? Hold on. Y'all know the song. What's that song this girl got on? This girl got this song right now. She telling these dudes to spin that. You said 3 years? I don't know. Is she really? I ain't gonna get into all of that. I think that I would definitely look into like some OLED options, man. Samsung got you covered. They got a wide range of monitors you can go with. I need to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't. Young Miami, okay, yeah, you already know where I'm going, bro. Listen, man, this girl, she got these dudes out here, you know what I'm saying, ready to buy monitors and stuff. So I'm trying to make sure dog is straight.
Oh my, this dude really wanted me. But he's dead though, yeah.
I had to check on my man's first, you know what I'm saying? He said My girl want a monitor. Wait a minute. Make sure you ain't been listening to Young Miami. Adding the fifth HDMI port, 12-bit panel, FreeSync Premium Pro, G-Sync, Ultimate Support, Dolby Vision. Hold on. What was that comment to?
We can probably push forward.
Do you think TV companies can pass the brightness, size, word, and concentrate? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, man. I missed your comment, brother. I just caught up Antique Legend. Yeah, you know what? I don't think a fifth HDMI port. What I would like to see is a display port, though. I would like to see that. I don't think we get that until 8K comes in a space of being more normal. I also think at that same time that probably is when we do get 4K 240 hertz too. But I would love to see a dedicated display port on a TV. I think would be, yeah, that would be it. Yeah.
Okay, definitely.
Keep running, man. What's up, brother? You said I have A95L65, G277. You was killing it. You went back to back. 22-23, killed it. I game on PS5 and watch 4K content. I want to go bigger. I'm interested in Bravia 9 85, or should I stick with the OLED? Man, you know, brother, you already got. Man, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's if you really want to go bigger, I mean, the 83-inch G6 would be the one, man, for real. If you were in a situation where you were being selfish, this is just my recommendation or my suggestion. If you're not really concerned about like sitting at the sides with your TV and you sitting more in the center mass, like in the center, man, that Bravia 9 in 85 is stupid. And I mean that in a good way. For all my people that might be another part of the world, you know what I mean? Stupid means good, you know. That TV looks crazy. Like, it looks really good. But that G683, man, come on. Because it's everything the 55 is. You know, it's the real deal Holyfield. I'm trying to tell people.
Oh my god, she has invisibility.
The monitors for both of y'all, I got you, man. I was just messing with you, but I still had to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you was coming proper. Oh, shit, let me make sure. What happened to the Knicks? Did they lose? Did they win? NBA, let me see. Damn, they took the L.
Oh my god, I'm going.
Dang. New York took the L, man. Let me get back on camera. Oh, my goodness. Man.
That's not the worst.
Dang.
Karen just does not know how to really aim.
I was having such a good time talking to y'all. Not like me watching it would have changed anything. Man, by 4 points. That's crazy. That's, you know, I really want this for New York, man. I really want this. I got so many of my homies. Y'all know I love Ralph Lauren. So many of my homies, man. I got like some of the homies that's original tied in, low heads out there, low lives and all of that, man. So I want that for my homies out there in New York. I ain't finna say that I'm like a New York Knicks fan, but you know, I don't really have no homies in San Antonio. And if I got any followers out there, max love to you. But for the homies out there, I got all them homies in Brooklyn and Harlem and everybody, man. I really want this for the Knicks. And you welcome for me answering your question, man. You got any more questions, man, let me know. Dr. J23, you know it. Hi from Sweden. LG G577 versus C583. For gaming distance. Okay, about 9 feet, main room. Big difference color. Oh man. You know, size is king, brother. I tell you that, but I don't know if I would step away from no G5 to do anything with a C5. I would have to eat the size and go with the 77 G5 personally. That's what I would do. Oh, you said Donald went to the game. He said the orange man. Oh man. Zangief. Dude, this cat is sleep as hell. Come on, boy.
Okay, so she's simple.
What's up, yo? Oh. When you saw Bravia 9.2, how was the viewing angle? Nah, it wasn't, man. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, that TV looked great, man. It looked really great. Yeah, it looked really good. You okay?
Okay, I think if
All right,
we
cool.
were to play this game, just probably her character.
It's my little man. He getting old. Getting old. I'm 10 feet away. I have 3 theater seats in the center. I still wouldn't go. You're 10 feet away. I still wouldn't go. I just wouldn't do the C5, man. You know, I typically would really, I'm always like a size is king type of person. That definitely changes things a lot. You know, going from 77 to 83, definitely some immersion there. But yeah, I still would. I would be going G5, man. The G5 is just so strong, bro. So strong. And I don't own one. I never owned one. But I've been up and close on one to really see what's possible. That thing is strong. Thoughts on S95F? I can't speak to it, honestly. Samsung had nothing for me last year. Nothing for me. And you know what? I'm glad, because if I would have bought an S95F last year, it would have replaced my daughter S95B, and I wouldn't have the S95H, and I'm very happy with the S95H. Now, what I am seeing is that the S95H has better out-of-the-box whites than the S95F. So I'm really happy where I'm at on H. So just so we're clear, S95H, that's what I really love about the TV. I like the blacks. The matte coating is great to me. The whites are really good. It doesn't have that like, and it could have something to do with the matte coating. I don't know. That magenta, that overall magenta is not as aggressive as it was in prior models. When I say prior models, I mean for me, D, C, B. That's 3 years, 3 generations, or 3 years, right? So I'm very, very happy with S95H.
Ferment rate when used, gain the movement speed and
You said you love medium long-haired cats? Yeah, man. That I call him Zangief.
characters are like really quirky.
He old now, man.
Okay.
You said S95F. I got it. Excellent. Basically same as S95H. I can't say that because I never use it. No, I don't calibrate. The last professionally calibrated TV I had was the LG C1. You know, I sold it to a good friend that I had in Florida, gave him a really good deal on it. I moved on from the 77 C1 and I bought the 77 G2. That's how I ended up with the G2. That year that I sold the C1, but I haven't calibrated a TV since. But Sony at some point became my main TV drivers, and they just come so good out of the box. Like, you know, you dial some things in here and there, and you're good to go. Like so. But no, I'm not a calibrator. That's not me. I really do like the way those guys talk, man. It sounds cool. You know, it's always you always think the other side of the grass is greener. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? It's fine. I got
Calibrators, they got a swag that I don't have, and I got a swag they definitely don't have. But I
yeah, go for 7.
I wish I knew the terms and the verbiage and everything. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, when they be talking in the videos, it be sounding sweet as hell. You know, but that ain't my thing. How was the coating on the Bravia 9.2? Did the contrast take it? Man, Bravia 9.2 looked flawless. I'm telling you, man. I ain't saying like truly perfect, but it was, man, it looks good. Looks good. The 7 looks really good too. When I saw both of those TVs before they announced like the names, I knew that the 9.2 was the 9.2. I didn't know it was called the 9.2, but I knew it was the flagship. And I thought the 7.2 was like the 9.1. I'm like, okay, so they got the old and the new one. But that's how good the Bravia 7.2 looks also. But with better like the coating, you know, and that's a big deal, man. Like your TV can be bright, it can be colorful, can have a lot of pop, but if it don't fight the reflections.
For a second, that's a very low cooldown.
Said last calibration you did was on your Elite. Yeah, the shootouts are great, man. It's like a sport, you know. My take on Bravia 8.2, great TV. I'll probably watch about 40 minutes of it because it's 12:17 now. Probably watch about 40 minutes of it when I go to bed tonight, you know. Great TV, excellent. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I opened up, because my father is not with us anymore. Rest in peace. It's not a new thing, but ironically, my father's birthday is like March. It's like let me see. Let me pull something up really quick. Yeah, my dad's birthday is like March 30th, right? When I opened up my Bravia 8 Mark II, on the left flap of the box, it has the date that like they packaged the TV or the day it was manufactured. My Bravia 8 Mark II was manufactured on March 30th, bro. Crazy as shit. So I know I ain't never getting rid. I'm not like a superstitious type of person, but I thought that was a really, really cool thing. It was like my B8 Mark II was like manufactured on the same day my dad was born. You know what I mean? Like actually not the same day, but you know, the same birthday, man. Yeah, you look on the left flap of the Sony Bravia TV, it tells you the date that it was like manufactured and stamped together, man.
Makes sense.
I am definitely planning on going to the Value Electronics shootout this year. I'm actually going to be going. I'm traveling to the East Coast this year. September, I'm going to Brooklyn to this low head polo Ralph Lauren event. But I'm definitely planning on going to Value Electronics. I'm going to CES next year also. So for sure, your boy's going to be traveling around. I'm trying to take this thing very serious this time. Yeah. So, Jamie said I seen the Bravia 2. I didn't see the Bravia 9, but I did see the Bravia. I'm sorry. He said I didn't see the B9 but I did see the B7 It just didn't have the OLED black and contrast. It doesn't. And the selling point of it is not to have the OLED black levels. That's not its game, right? Its game is that in a well-lit room, you can still see and make out most of the TV. That's the selling point of the TV. That is the selling point of it. Make no mistake. The gloss black that you get from like, you know what I'm saying, a Sony OLED is definitely second to none. But the reality is, you know, if you got bad reflections, man, it ain't gonna do you no good. I think, in fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record some content on my A95L just as another re-review video. I might be looking to post that Friday, and I'm gonna just show you it in its current configuration and just kind of show you some. I might B-roll to talk over, like, you know, the experience I'm having with some of the viewing angles. We're gonna cut this camera and keep talking on stream. But yeah, you can have a great TV situation, but you know, you gotta be able to actually see your content too, you know. And this is the Bravia 3 right here. This is the Bravia 3 in 100 inch. That's what's showing right here. So this is Bravia 7 right here. And
okay, I think
this is Bravia 3. It's a great TV too. It's a great TV also. I'm not saying it's like, you know, finna break any type of but again, this is a well-lit room, and while you can see some reflections, it's fighting them pretty good, man.
take a second.
These TVs show very, very well in well lit rooms, man. It's a lot of quality behind everything that they got going on with these TVs. I'm telling you.
She's gonna ult me here.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. So for somebody that's looking for a 100-inch, they still want a large TV, but they want everything that they can get from the Sonys. That's what it's going to be for.
Dragon or whatever you want to call that. Flat out killed me.
And tech, yep, you said for sure. Reminder from the man upstairs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Was just another reason I got myself, you know what I'm saying, taken care of, man, and in shape. Yeah, look at that. It's a Bravia 3, man. A 100-inch. Look at that blue. Pause it for a second. Run it.
I did say they're having a hard time pushing, though.
Yeah, it's a good-looking TV. Good-looking TV.
Let's see. Hopefully. No. It's
Very good-looking TV.
the first round, or second round, technically. It's tied.
S95H will be the top TV this year, no doubt.
Spiritual damage.
You think so?
Reroll.
I think it's set up to be, but I think G6 is going to get it, man.
Okay, ability charges. Spare two closest two enemies nearby.
I don't know the
Imbue the ability with increased range.
the specifics on if they added any local dimming on the B3 too.
How funny would that be?
But yeah, I think the G6 is going to be the top TVs from a perspective of the shootouts.
We're gonna put in ult because ult bounces. It's an almost guaranteed kill if we get lucky.
Do I have a demo playlist? I have some demo content. I mean, but this right here this was stuff I got shot, you know, saying to be able to B-roll over.
7 has a refresher.
Wait a minute. Wait. This is a good comment that was said. I have to let me get back into action on this. Okay. Great comment, Jamie. Jamie said, if G6 can get firmware updates in time to satisfy the calibrators, I think it's capable of winning. Absolutely.
You know, I don't know who
Absolutely.
are going to.
Bebop, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you also. Absolutely. The software ain't gonna be no issue. LG gonna push that stuff out, man. Absolutely. Unequivocally, without a doubt. That software is coming. Didn't G6 already get a firmware update?
Okay.
You love my content? I appreciate it, Getty. Thank you.
We wanna fight
Thank you, man.
and push lane, so I was
You can always let me know in a respectful way if you feel like, you know, it's something that I ain't doing, you know, that I should be doing. I'm all ears. As I was saying earlier on the chat, I've seen a couple of people mention. I'm gonna see if I can put this video on real quick. And I'm gonna see if I can add this video so we can talk about it. But I have some people, you know, telling me that they want to see like G4 versus G6.
right on to me. He has no
I'm gonna do what I can to make it happen. You know, it's just, you know, the situation I'm in is just
stupid. No, 7-9.
it is just okay. Where's this video saved on my
Smart for not
computer?
pushing that.
It's a huge TV, man. I mean,
I just gotta
YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alright, your host cool. TKK, and we are back with so I'm another gonna go video, ahead and run guys. some of this
We got this-
comparison.
I wanted to kind of start where we
I'm gonna let
ended
this
with
run,
the G2
man.
versus
If y'all
the
ain't seen
C2.
this video, make sure y'all
Literally
hit this
this scene
video
right
and
here.
give
And
us
again,
some support. Let me go
it's
ahead
the
and add
striking
this.
brightness.
Put
Now,
this
how
on
this
top of
articulates
here.
on the screen, I'm not sure. The G2 doesn't look any more cinematic or anything like that at all. And just look at this.
I really enjoyed doing this video, especially
G2
with
actually
Dragon
looks
Ball.
like a lame TV in person right now.
こんな時に何を早く連絡をもらえればいいけど。ねえ、ジャコ、フリーザはいつ来るの？
What were y'all seeing out of this? Have you seen this video, this comparison? Like, what were your thoughts when you seen this?
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best.
I must know. Please entertain me.
Hope you guys have a wonderful one. Nice glad this is an active item. No, we don't want active. If you guys don't know, man, Pumpkin Nietzsche, your beloved Cat Lantern. If you need a raid and run, go ahead and get.
And what I try to explain to certain people is like, you know, the side of creating content that a lot of people don't understand is that what you may view as like, oh, one looks more cinematic or it looks more pure. It's like, no.
My match has been.
G2 doesn't look any better at all in any way than G6, man.
Was on a losing streak. But
G6 is a very incredible TV. They have made what I feel like more of a generational jump in terms of its performance. The G6 looks better over the G2 than the S95H looks better over the S95B. That's a fact too. That's another fact.
got hit by a cannon.
When we compare the totality of everything. Right, the G6 looks like a mini LED compared to the OLED. Right, correct. But that just goes to show you. G2 looks like a plasma. Yes, right. Keep it going. Yep, exactly. Like, and the G2 is still a phenomenal TV. Phenomenal TV, man. This was a very fun video. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed shooting this content, dude.
To go do something, Prom has to go do something. It's fine. I'm doing quite well today. This is my first time.
Like, I was looking at this scene with Frieza. I'm like, man, dude.
Interesting one.
Like, in person, I can't even articulate it because the glass is not, like, watching it back, I'm like, nah, it's not even showing. You guys don't even understand. The G6 is like probably 15% brighter than what is shown on camera. Like, I promise you that.
I'm at least somewhat understanding what I'm doing. It's not like deep.
And the brightness is not just bright, right? It's like impactful.
Like the Ghost Sniper way. The Ghost Sniper way is actually pretty fun. Okay, debuff. Yeah, what's this do that?
Yeah, that's a very good question, man. You know, does Dolby Vision really matter? It matters if, you know, you're into the content. You got to have the content for it to matter.
She's like the ghost that
You got to have the content for it to make sense.
snipes people. Like, I've been having fun with her.
Things that's just popping.
The game is better with her than any other character. I don't know.
All the detail within this guy here.
Like, when it's just any character I play so far, I just miss all my shots. But when it's her, I just don't miss. I also need to stop being afraid of using my ult.
Oh, shit. Let me put some headphones on. I didn't know I had audio playing on that. My bad. Is audio playing on that video? I am so not prepared.
Okay, I don't know where the enemy is. No. Oh yeah, that maybe because she's hit scan and feel from above is less chaotic. I mean, that's true. Probably.
Oh, yeah, bro. You got to see this video, man. I posted this video today, homie.
Characters are just weird to me.
This video is straight.
It's just genuinely different from what
Like, you'd have to make content to understand. Like, I felt really good about making this video because I felt like I was actually making a difference. It's not even ego. It's like I legitimately felt like I was producing something that, you know what I'm saying, would be helpful.
she's a sniper character and not
Hold on, bro. Right here, because this is when it got crazy.
character I'm playing this
When I
uniform seems like a mage.
when I seen right here,
to use.
okay, listen.
Okay, Jesus, he just got out of ult.
So if you watch, like, when I first seen the S95B, I had this Spider-Man thing on here. I felt the same way looking at this G6, man.
Like, get hit.
Like, I'm talking about truly excited, bro.
Most of the game projectile, most of the game is above movement.
Truly excited.
Okay,
You prefer the top? Word. I get it. What I tell people is this, man. You prefer the top because on camera it's dimmer, so it looks warmer to you. That's like one of the things that happens on camera. You in person, you wouldn't prefer the top. I promise you, you wouldn't. But that's why like talking points, you know what I mean, are really important.
How she played? Where's they? Okay, there they are.
But yeah, I had a really fun time making this video, man. I really did.
Pressing R for ult, and that's not right.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. And that's why I tell people, like, the duller TV, when you're doing a comparison, sometimes the duller TV might come off as more cinematic looking. Like, that's the interpretation that a lot of people would have, you know. But that's where, like, you know, narrating comes in. So that's why I try to make sure that I put in like you know, bullet points to kind of to specify like certain things that I was trying to point out to you. Like, I wasn't just on the camera trying to do all that extra shit with my hands and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I was just genuinely excited because I had never seen those two with that scene. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all check that video out, man. So it's a pretty good video. I posted that today, man. That one's doing pretty good for my standards on my channel. So any support, any shares on that, y'all can go let it run a little bit. Let that run like 2-3 minutes for me, 4 minutes for me if y'all can. I don't mind if people skim through, but you know, the support, you know, that watch time is what helps a smaller creator like myself. And right now I ain't got nobody backing me. It's just me doing it. I do got my man Whisper Status. That's my dog. He constantly texts me. We constantly talking. He's constantly like, you know, like, hey, man, just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. And I'm like, I appreciate that, man. Because he tied in. Like, he's linked in with all these companies that got these TVs and stuff like that. I don't have that kind of support, but just to have his support, I appreciate it. And I know I got y'all support when y'all watch it. So, but yeah, that's a pretty dope video, man. Yeah, I scanned through. Got to some gameplay. My son started playing. It was doing his own thing. Yeah, this was a really fun video.
Buddy of mine's named Knock been wanting to play this too. So I was just wanting to play it just to give it a good try. I can tell you how insane the movement in this game is. Yeah,
now we need G4, right? yeah. I'm gonna make the G4 happen, man. I'm gonna make it happen. I just gotta figure something out. See if I can get it mounted back on my wall. It's a heavy TV. I don't really let like people in my crib, you know. I don't. So I have to get it thrown on the wall, get my sons to help me, and you know, just put it out there, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna rerun this video on the stream. I just want y'all to, you know, if y'all can go check that out, man, I would appreciate that. Like I said, just let that run for me. You know, I don't think it hurt to ask, you know, for the support that way. Man, I had a blast, dude. We've been doing this for 12 minutes. You know, health is wealth, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been doing this stream for 2 hours with you guys, and I ain't had a drink of water, man. You know, when I was heavier and I used to try to stream with y'all, I'd be thirsty as hell. But I appreciate y'all kicking in with me, man. I do need to get some rest. I got a business I gotta run tomorrow. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me and kicking it with me. And I really hope that you guys have a good night or a good morning or wherever you might be, okay? Peace. God bless, man. Max love. We out, baby. We out. Let's shut it down. All right, you take care too, man. Take it light. Be smooth out there. Be safe.